Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Road trip today, and what you see is accessories. Look at that little bird. I have here a series of tools that we went and got. This is a Belsaw circular saw sharpener. There's an arm that goes on the table here, and comes out, and you can do up to I believe a 44 to 48 inch round circular saw blade, which is awesome because I have a mess of saw blades I have gathered up in the past time, in the past couple years, and I also have recently purchased a big circular saw mill. So I also have two buzz saws. So I'm going to be sharpening my own blades and possibly even doing it as a business. So this is a grinder. It's got a big arm, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the arm comes off, and there's cones that go on it for different size blades, and I don't even know the half of it. And then here behind me, let me get a better light on this. It's a Belsaw Sharp All. I believe it is, yes, model 1200 Belsaw Sharp All. And there's some pieces that I got in the back of the truck yet. I'm going to have to use the air compressor on this and blow it off because the bed of the truck is full of dirt, and I am not going to touch anything until after I've cleaned off the dirt from being in the truck. This thing will sharpen, from my understanding. I have to double check and research, but this will sharpen handsaws, bandsaws, and chainsaws. It's really awesome. It has a motor, and you put in the proper file, and there's a plate on here, an arm on here that holds your either your chainsaw or your handsaw or your bandsaw. You clamp it in, this arm goes on the front of that, and then there's different angles to adjust the grinding angle. Really, this is amazing. And then this handle actually it simulates a hand. It comes up and then goes down and shaves across the saw blade, and it comes up and then back and forth and back and forth. It simulates your hand, but it's a fully automated machine. It's so cool. There's a secondary arm for this. I don't know why, if it's just a spare or what, but there's another arm for this, and there are all kinds of attachments. So this is the Sharp All Model 1200. That I know, it's called the Sharp All Model 1200. It comes with, originally came with the light. It's got a power socket in here, probably was added. And then this is the, I don't know, 10254, if that's the model. I'm guessing this one's sort of worn. It has here a 10254. I'm going to look that up later. But there's a lot of accessories, which I'll show you here in the truck. So this is the arm for the circular saw sharpener, and then there's some pieces that go on that. Sadly, everything got dirty in the truck. I had the box closed. There are all kinds of things here. That's a Belsaw. I'll get to that. There are cones and attachments and arms galore on here. But basically, there's an arm that comes on here that adjusts, and it holds your cone. I'm going to have to see which one it is. That's a cool little device too, from what he told me. The guy I got it from, his father was a sawyer, and he didn't pay a lot of attention to things when he was growing up. This goes on here. This goes on here. And that sets your angle on your circular saw. Comes on here, and then you've got different cones that go on to hold your saw blade in place, and then you can clamp that on, and that'll hold your different size saw blades. So I'm going to have to get this all set up when I get my workbench put together. I can't wait. This is exciting. So that arm goes on your grinder, okay, and then you can set any circular saw blade up to, this is a 24-inch bar, so I'm going to guess up to 44 to 48 inches diameter blade. There's your spare arm for the saw, the sharp awl. This, I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm going to have to read the instruction manuals. Here's another thing. He didn't even know what this is. It's Caddy brand. It's a little bit more modern. I don't even know what that is, and he didn't know. This, he says, sets your teeth. You can adjust this and put your handsaw, bandsaw blade in it, and set the I forgot the word. Your teeth are angled, offset from each other. So there's two different angles, and one tooth is this way and one tooth is this way, and this sets your teeth. That's the offset tool for your teeth. I think that's what this is, he said. He wasn't sure. It's a weird, odd mechanism with springs and stuff. Looks like there's a fence on it and fasteners. That's seeing some heavy use. And I've got different cones for different circular saw blades on the sharpener. Here's another piece. I don't know if this goes to this or what. This is also for setting your, I believe it's for your circular saw blades, and that'll set your angle in your teeth. So he says you put your blade on here, you adjust that out, and you set it, and you tap it with a hammer. And this looks like it must go on there as well. It looks like that goes over that. So I'm going to have to learn everything, because that's another two-setter. And then, all the dirt got in there. There's another grinder for my sharpener, and there's two more Belsaw attachments for different types of circular saws. Here's another. I don't know what it is. I'm really going to have to look at all the instructions. A lot of stuff. A lot of different attachments. I do have the original owner's manuals, which is amazing. I'm going to take you inside and show you all this is incredible. I'm going to show you all the stuff I've got inside. Look at all the dust just from the road. And I had this box covered and had a tarp over it. It's a shame. So I'm going to have to blow everything off with an air compressor and then oil it down thoroughly before I can use it, which is frustrating. I tried to avoid that fact by putting it all in a closed box and trying to avoid dirt, but it is what it is. That's life. Like some of this I can wipe down. See, there's dirt got in there. It's just nasty. So I really got to clean this off before I even move anything. And then I've got a box here. This is amazing. Wish I had my tripod right now. So there's a circular saw blade that he gave me just to experiment with. Old, worn out blade. I can experiment with sharpening. Well, that is sharp. And then, full of dirt. This is incredible. There's 24 boxes of files for the sharp awl, and they're all new. There's actually, these boxes are actually cases of brand new files. Look at how many's in there. 24 different, it's a shame. 24 different boxes of files. That one got a lot of use, it looks like, and that is full. Really, I mean, there's a lot of money there. There's a lot of money there. So, basically, I've got myself a little bit of a secondary business that I can run. Sharpening pretty much everything. It's called a sharp awl. So I've got 2 entire units plus accessories and attachments that I don't even know yet, and the owner's manual. So I'll take you inside and I'll show you the handbooks. One of the handbooks is like from the early 1930s. So really amazing. I'll go show you that inside. This is the Diston Handbook on Saws. Now this is from I'm going to be very, very gentle with this. 1913. Okay. This is incredible. It has, I'm going to put this on a tripod. Alright, with this, like I said, this book I'm going to be very, very careful. Because that is special. I love antique books. I don't know if you've noticed. It talks about, it's the Lumberman Handbook. And it talks about their manufacturing methods and different ways to set saw blades, sharpening saw blades, how they make their saw blades, different uses for saw blades, bandsaws and circular saws. It goes through, I mean, it's so amazing. It talks about brazing saws, different types of saws, the entire manufacturing process. It's just incredible. That is, for the sawyer, an incredible book. I don't even know what this is here. There's an envelope with some stuff in it. What do we got here? Oh, that's a handsaw setter, Melanie. That one tool. So that one that looks like it's got a lot of use is a handsaw setter. And there's not many of them around. I'll tell you that. That is unique. And here we must have, now you can finish, sharpen. What's this? Oh, that was an optional tool that you could have got. Only $87 back in the day. That was a promotional for that. Oh, I'm betting he had that in the workshop. That's the instructions for that. I'm betting he had it. Here is, here. This is Belsaw Circular Saw Shop. See that? The Belsaw Circular Saw Shop. That's what I have. Now this makes all sense. All those pieces, there's the arm. Oh, that's interesting. Why the spike goes this way. So there's the arm, and I've got the benchtop version. And then all those pieces go on here, and I'm really going to have, oh, that's, oh, interesting. It looks like your tooth setter goes on here, and your saw goes here. You grind it and set the tooth right there on the unit. So that's what I have there. That was $175 back in the day. And then I have, well, with the floor model was $240. And then they're showing some other things. Chainsaw grinder. They had a bunch of other things in here. The other unit, oh, handsaw filer. I think that's, yeah, the handsaw filer. I have the Sharp All unit. They had sawmills. How much was a sawmill? Oh, wow. A sawmill back in the day. The big Belsaw, Model M, Model D, I'm going to have to look. 15 up to 14 inch. Model D was $2,200. That was a pretty high price back in the day, too. That looks more like the model that I have. I have the fully Belsaw bandsaw mill. So that's some brochures that he actually kept. But what did I say? Circular sawmill. I have the circular sawmill. Belsaw operator's manual and repair parts list. So this is the Sharp All. Offers practical suggestions for I can't speak. Belsaw Operator's Manual offers practical suggestions for utilizing the Belsaw Sharp All to develop a profitable, underlined, in all caps, business. Look at that. Profitable business. Underlined and in all caps. I don't know today, but I'll tell you what, at least it's something. It's a start. You can sharpen all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have to go through this and see, but there's all kinds of accessories. There's instructions for the different saw blades. And then there's there's another ad. And then I have another Belsaw operator's manual and repair parts list. Because the complete sharpening shop either has to sharpen hand saws along with circular saws or send them out to other shops, we have developed the Model 1200 handsaw filer to do this work as quickly and cheaply as possible at minimum investment. And goes on and on. So that is the unit right there that I have. So it's a handsaw filer, but it also does some other things according to what he saw his father doing. Pretty amazing. Really incredible. Now already I got somebody wanting to buy the handsaw sharpener from me. I could make profit on this right now because there was somebody who wants to buy that from me. I don't know. That's something to really give some thought. I really don't know if I want to do something like that. There's a chainsaw service manual was in there. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, wow. That's every chainsaw. That is cool. Considering I'm thinking about a small engine shop, that is really cool. Bonus. Now we have here Belsaw bulletins. Sharpening shop, logical answer for extra income. I think this is all one. There's a magazine here. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, there's a bulletin from, when was it? Winter 1969. Here's another one, summer 1969. There's one from spring 1969, so I think I'm getting an idea when all this was purchased. What are these? What is that? I don't know. Oh, I think this is a book. I think this was a book. There's a piece of a book. Oh, there's... Wait a minute. Is the Distant Handbook broken? It says Distant Handbook. The Distant Handbook is complete. Unless some pages came out. I'm wondering if that's parts of the Distant Handbook. There's some pieces. It's not as perfect as I thought it was, so I'm going to have to put those pages back in. Yep, that's pages from the book. But really, really incredible, this set. So not only is it going to save me money in the operation of my mill and my business, but I could make money from this stuff. And that is pretty neat. Well guys, that was our day. It was a 7-hour trip. All in all, and we did stop at the hardware store and get something else, and we did have lunch. But that was our day, literally. A 7-hour trip. That's it guys. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project with a really exciting find. The Belsaw Sharp All system. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Anything adding to our business and anything we can make money with is definitely going to aid self-sufficiency. I'll talk to you all later, and hit that bell icon, get notifications of videos I upload. Good night.